Hey, it's Chuck here, and I'm filming this from the Hyatt at the Orlando International Airport. So I'm going to get right to it. I don't know how long the internet's going to last. The first property is 1153 Riddell Crescent. This is in Amesbury. We talked about this one yesterday. It's 1130 square feet. It's a 3-bedroom, 2-washroom home at 299. Now, it actually backs onto green space. I do like that a lot. There's a wood deck. Typically for the green space we see in the townhomes, it might be 5,000 or a little bit extra. It adds to the value. Tub, window seat. It's sort of weird, these pictures, because they take like little artistic photographs of elements of the home. I mean, that's the fridge actually, and then you've got part of a table there. They don't really give you a good sense of the home. You know, there's not actual room pictures. There's area pictures, if that makes sense. There's a master bed, but it doesn't say anything about the size of the room. So, but overall, I mean, if you know this model, it's pretty good. I think it's definitely something worth looking at. They're looking for a mid-August possession, so a little bit early. I think a lot of people are a little bit afraid of the HST and how that's going to affect housing. Even though you don't actually have HST on the price of the home, it does affect things like lawyers' fees, real estate fees, those kind of things. 1228 McDowell is the next one at 309, and there's a few Chuck picks of the day. I think this is getting one of them. This is a Bryant model. It's a step up from the previous one, and you can see it looks like there's hardwood on a diagonal. Nice move-in ready home, gorgeous kitchen, and we've got California shutters. There is the front room, which is traditionally the smallest room. It has a bit of a bay window, lots of light, but not a lot of room. And there's the finished basement. And backs onto some green space. Now in front of this one is actually 3-story townhomes, which isn't really ideal. It kind of crowds the street, but I'll tell you, this one is going to sell very fast. It's a great deal, 1228 McDowell Crescent. It's in the Hawthorne Village School District. Very, very nice home. Definitely a Chuck pick of the day. 110 Gollins, 324.9. Hardwood floor. Not a big fan of the kitchen, to be honest, but it does open up to the family room, and then you have an eat-in area just over to the side of the kitchen here. Master ensuite with a soaker tub, always a nice thing. And Gollins isn't too bad of a street. It can get a little bit congested. Sometimes you see a lot of cars parking on the road, and it can feel a little bit tight there. But overall, a good home, 324.9 townhome. I would take the first two over this one, but the advantage with this one is you get much more size. You're getting past the 1500 mark. 1633 Wakefield. So anyhow, 899 Woodward at 369. And this one is also a really strong contender for Chuck pick of the day. Woodward is a busier street, but look at the shots here. Beautiful looking home. Did a great job, opened it up. A big complaint with older homes is that they aren't very open concept. Great looking kitchen here, and we have a finished basement. It's a back split 4 levels, so there's a lot of levels to this home. There's a lot of space. It's really good for a family with a few kids, especially when the kids are older and they want to start having their own areas. Great master bedroom. Did some work in the bathroom. There's the basement there. So really, really nice. 3-bedroom, 2-washroom. Just a great bang for your buck on this one. 901 Hepburn. This is a Southbury. It's a semi-detached, and it's 1987 square feet for 379.9. No finished basement. And when you look at the description, it looks like there's all carpet inside. It looks like more of a basic model. For me personally, I know we reviewed one yesterday that to me at 379 was much better value. But you know, who knows? This one has a good kitchen layout. I don't know much about the color of the cabinets or anything like that, but it's a newer home, really. It seems like a little more basic. And 685 Scott Boulevard, 425. The last two models like this, called a Quincy Corner, they've been selling in the 430s. One was in the 440s at 441. So great looking kitchen. Put a nice backsplash. They did the moldings around the cabinets, the high cabinets, stainless steel appliances. Got some great hardwood floors. That is the front living room, and it opens to the dining area. And you have the table there. Bathroom, great color cabinets. Really, really nice looking home. And you get a little bit more land. It's a little bit wider. It's a 36-foot lot but the fence can actually go a little bit wider than that. So there it is. What you don't see is around the corner here is you have a double garage. So it's one of the smallest Mattamy double garage homes that you can find. So 425 with all that stuff, the upgrades and the double garage, about 1,900 square feet. Very, 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 very good deal. So this is another Chuck pick. So we've got 3 Chuck picks so far. 927 Zielinski, 440. This is a Sterling model. It's about 2,100 square feet. You do only have a single garage. You've got 4-bedroom, 3-washroom. At 440, I'm usually expecting these ones closer to the 420, 425 range. And no finished basement. It does have a gas fireplace, granite counter, hardwood floors, that kind of stuff. So it is, I mean, without the pictures, it's hard to tell. It does sound like they've spent some money. I don't know if they're going to get 440 for it, to be honest. 244 commercials, our last one of the day. It's listed at 520. There's no pictures yet. When you look at where it is, you can see on commercial that it's right around this pocket of homes down here. And when they talk about backing onto a school, that's the school. There is a commercial building here. I think it might be a vet building. I don't remember offhand. And this is a water treatment plant that you can just sort of see peeking through the trees there. Really beyond the visual effect, that there's not a lot of noise that I've ever heard going by there. But again, living there and driving by are 2 different things. Now it's a 5-bedroom home, 3-washroom, finished basement. This is going to have a lot of space in it. Okay? This is a big home. I'll wait for the pictures. Really doesn't say much about what's inside of the home. Slate floor, updated kitchen with backsplash. So you're talking about a home that may or may not have that value at 520. Again, when you get past the 500 mark, I mean, you really have to be talking about large homes, well kept in the old areas, or they're going to be tough to sell. Commercial can be a busier street, but again, I mean, this one here, the value comes from backing onto the school and hopefully some good stuff inside. So that's our 8 picks for the day of what's come out in the last 24 hours. Now, you can book a time to come to our buyer class, and that's just off to the right of this video. We run them every Thursday. We also run them once a month on Saturday, and so the one Saturday is actually coming up in about a week and a half. So thanks for joining us, and I'll see you next time.